Good morning, my name is Jacob Folger. I'm an artist sculptor, and today we are going to make a fairy house. Now we're going to be working in self-hardening clay, and the reason why is because it's kind of a bigger house than a miniature. And also I just like to work with it because it's like it comes from the earth, and I have a good connection with it. I've made a lot of things with it. I'm going to put a complete tool and supply list in the video description. So I just wanted to show you kind of some of the things that we'll be using here. Some sculpting tools, a paintbrush. I tend to use both ends if I need it today. This is a misting bottle. We're not using it today, but if the clay were to dry out a little bit while you're working, you can spray it and make it moist again. And also a cup of water for smoothing with the paintbrush closer to the end. Now I'm taking a bit of clay here and rolling it into a ball to start off with. Applying gentle pressure. And now I'm rolling it it's going to be the turret of the main part of the house. So I'm rolling, I want it to be round and about that height there. Now I'm rolling the roof, and you can see I'm holding my hands in an upside down V shape to create the peak of the roof like that. And then I'll put it on the main part of the house. Now I have rolled the noodle of clay, and I'm going to use it to bring out the base of the roof. And I'm just putting it on and blending it in, and blending it into the house and making everything as smooth as possible. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another turret that's going to come off the side of the house and go up next to the roof. I've just rolled a noodle shape of clay. I'm scoring it with a wet tool so that it will bond better to the house. Joining one piece of clay to another piece is a good idea to do that, to score both sides to be joined and then join them after that. Score them with a wet tool. Now I put another cone shape on for the roof of that little turret, and I'm sculpting in the roofs as they meet together, just turning the tips of the roofs down. Here now I'm adding another noodle of clay to the smaller turret, and now I'm adding kind of a bay window on the other side. Again, another cone roof, and bending the peak of the roof down to join the other roof. It's just kind of a whimsical thing that we can do to make it fairy-like, and then extending out the base again with another noodle of clay. It's really not that hard. It looks kind of maybe like it might be hard when you see it when the house is done, but it's really pretty easy to do. Now I'm taking a tool and I'm just carving out those little spaces in between the roofs. Kind of blending everything together and making it look uniform and nice. You can use tools, you can use your hands. And if I'm getting too far ahead of you, you can always pause the video and take and then catch up. I'm just carving a little bit there. You can see the space going through the light on the other side. I just like to kind of blend everything and make it look really kind of smooth and nestled into each other. This is basically what you would consider artistic form, kind of all melded together. It's really a fun look, I think. Here I am adding another piece of clay just to kind of bring the roof in, and a gentle movement towards the other roof. I carve with tools. I use my fingers. Okay, now I'm adding windows on that upper turret and on the lower bay window. Now I'm carving out the door just with one of the tools, and then another window above the door. And finally, you can take your time with a damp brush and water and go around and smooth the house. Just brush it until it's really smooth and pristine. Just take your time. You shouldn't rush this step at all. When you're happy with your house, you can let it dry for a couple days and then paint it any way you like. I'm also going to put a playlist of faux finishes in the video description that you might like to put on it. And then, you know, set up your garden. It's will be a lovely little addition, that's for sure. If you like content like this, please subscribe to my channel for a lot of fun videos just like this. A lot of fairy related and all kinds of things. And please rate the video. Let me know what you think of it. And leave me a comment. And if you have any questions or anything like that, I can answer them. I'm really pretty good at responding to comments. And if you make a house like this, please send me a photo to my email address, which is on my channel page in the About section. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.